Calgary-Shaw, followed by Calgary-Hawkwood.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The deaths of children in care is a heartbreaking and sensitive topic, and while we accept that some deaths were neither nefarious nor preventable, it is extremely disturbing to learn that the number of deaths reported by this government would appear to be only one-third of the actual number of children who died while in care, and the final number may end up being well above that. To the Minister of Accountability, Transparency and Transformation, what steps will your ministry take to ensure that a reporting mistake of this nature will not be repeated by any ministry in the future?
Mr. Speaker, as I've said at least 3 times already, we report annually since 2012 the death of any child in care, and we will continue to do that.
This PC government would have Albertans believe that they are not accountable for anything that happened prior to 2012. Like every other problem this government has on its hands, it is a problem this government created. Why should Albertans trust this government to fix mistakes that they and they alone created?
Mr. Speaker, I would think that this honourable member would know and understand that what no one ever should aspire to be, well, we should all aspire to be perfect, but no one should claim to be perfect. And so therefore we should always be open to learn. And we are. The reporting that happened before that seems to be the subject of this controversy was not nefarious. It was just that we did not report deaths by natural causes. There were concerns raised about that, and people wanted more openness about all the deaths in care, and so now we report all the deaths in care. It doesn't change the fact that a significant number of the deaths in care were deaths from natural causes.
Honourable member.
Well, given that according to media reports, the government spent significant resources fighting the release of this information in the courts for the past 4 years, and given that these are resources that could have been used to provide more support to foster parents and other groups who work with children in need, to the minister, why did your government fight tooth and nail to prevent the release of this information?
Mr. Speaker, I'd ask the honourable member if he wants to know and understand this better. I'd be happy to sit down with him and talk to him about it. But let me tell you this, that a very modest amount of research, he could have determined that what was being a concern in that process with the court is what type of information should be released. What we do not release publicly are the names of the children involved, the identifying information, and those sorts of pieces. And that is a very significant challenge in this process. We want to make sure that the public has all the information they need to know, but that we do not invade the privacy of other children in the family and the family.